Hey everybody. So after a couple days of network issues that I have finally been able to correct, it seems, my speeds are now normal. It seems like I can stream without the same interruptions we had on Sunday, which that on top of just how tired Chibi and I were of doing all those damn puzzles. I feel a lot better now after that. It's done, it's over. So, let's move on to something else. Another little entry from the old Do or Die series. And a step back in time on top of that. Here's some Duke Nukem 2. What kind of annoys me in this scene is the fact that they don't even show that he hit the target. I have a really hard time believing
I am back.
that he missed every single shot. But anyway, here's the sequel. I've done 1. I've done 3D. I did 2 levels and change of this on Do or Die, so it's time to do this one in full. So Duke was on Oprah, as we might expect from the original game, and he was beamed up right out of her studio. So where is he now? Yeah, you could say he's a little tied up. Torture room, huh? Oh, how much I wish this were a real scientific concept. The ability to transmit brain patterns from one to another. What kind of religion? That's pretty amazing. Explodomolar, huh? Oh, would you look at that? Well, that's pretty much what's going on here. So, let's get going. Same general premise as the first game. Blast everything you see. He's got to be reaching before you can hit him. And this time the bombs can take out surrounding stuff. Rapid fire. If memory serves, this lasts about a minute. Maybe less. Can't take those turrets down. At least not with a normal weapon. Yeah, I think that was about a minute. Gotcha. I'm trying really hard to get bonus too. Somersaults. Oh. If you're standing on solid ground near him, he's going to shoot. You do get a point for shooting it anyway. Spell out Nukem, and it's the same principle as spelling out Duke in the first game. Hit that beacon and your progress is safe no matter how many times you die. The dimmer eyes aren't going to do anything to you. It's the bright eyes you want to watch out for. Whoop. That could have ended badly. Now we can start killing things. I'm going to go back and deal with all those turrets now. Don't just drop willy-nilly, that's a great way to get shot. Also, if they're spinning, you won't be able to hurt them. That's a different weapon, a far stronger weapon, and I will come back for it at the end. Watch this fancy trick. So access card takes out force field. Well, this right here is pretty much your elevator from last game. Trust me, the safest way to deal with those bouncing snowflakes is from standing right here. Now that my laser weapon is depleted, it would also help to have this. Those of you who are into the logistics of games, bear with me a little bit. I will get to that. If you're trying not to get hit, stay in the sky. Or just bounce around, one or the other. So spelling out Nukem is good for 100,000 on the last letter. That's just the safest way to do it, is listen out for it. Look sharp, there's still plenty to come here. There are live turkeys in boxes. Shoot it quickly. Make sure you get a short jump out of that. Oh! That could have ended far, far worse. Oh. Watch your head here. For a couple reasons. First of all, these annoying ass little birds. Alright, I've taken everything out, so I'm gonna go back for those rockets before I leave here. I just have to not get hit by any dripping slime and I'm good. It'll be the only time that I capture bonus 2, I promise you that. So for those of you who like math, let's say that the normal shot does 1 damage. Well, the laser does 2 and can shoot through anything. 4 times that is the rocket launcher, but that can't penetrate. Now, assuming that there is not something I missed. Okay, so before we continue, let me bring up the bonus list for this one. That way, those of you who are paying attention to it can keep up. So, just like in Duke 1, there are 7 bonuses. Bonus 1 is still destroying all of the spy cameras. Bonus 2 is still getting through the level without taking a health hit, something I was not able to do in Duke 1. Bonus 3, finding every weapon power-up on a level. Which in this one there were only 2, so I think I did that. Number 4, getting all the merchandise in a level. Number 5, destroying all the spinning guns in a level. Number 6, destroying all of the napalm bombs in a level. So basically the fiery explosion bombs that we saw from there. Number 7, shooting all the crystal balls and not touching them in a level. So among that are the crystals that I picked up with the shiny stars inside them. That counts. But yeah, each of those is worth 100,000 points, as is spelling out Nukem, but that doesn't give you a bonus at the end of a level. So yeah, we'll start going over the logistics of stuff as we go on here. But for right now, out we go. So how'd we do? We got all the cameras. We got out without taking a hit. Like I said, I'm never going to be able to pull that off again. We got all the weapon power-ups. Destroyed all the napalm bombs. And destroyed all the spinning turrets. 5 out of 7 ain't bad. Oh, whoops. Let's take care of him first. So 1 level per episode is going to have radar dishes that you have to destroy. An element basically taken from another game I did not long ago, Secret Agent. Only this time you have to find a number of them instead of just 1 per level. So you can save anywhere, but it'll reload you at the beginning of whatever level you saved on. Alright. Spiders. They'll cling to you if you're not careful. Don't worry, I'm not going to play like a ginger pussy the entire game. I just wanted to get that bonus once. Save that for later. So yeah, these suckers do the damage of 8 normal shots. And their impact can take out multiple things at once. Duke can stay under the water indefinitely. I think this is actually the only place in the game that you're even in the water like this deep. I never go for the crystal bonus because honestly, as many as there are and how many points they turn out to be worth, it's never worth the 100,000 to destroy them all. Obviously, various merchandise gets you various points. Now pay attention to the color of the star inside those crystal balls. They'll pretty much tell you how many points they're worth as you go. Because they show up in the same color. Each point value shows up in the same color every time. Whoa. Whoop. Ah, I see. Alright. Get rid of you. Duke cannot shoot downward unless he's hanging from a beam. You don't want to have rapid fire with a weapon because it'll drain your ammo quick. There's a radar dish. Take it out for 2,000. So the point values. $500 points will show up in blue. 2,000 in red. 5,000 in green. And 10,000 in white. 100's white too, but it's kind of an immaterial color. Power-ups are all worth 500 points. See, like I said, those 5 white crystals and those 3 greens, that's 65k right there. Now you do have to spell Nukem in the correct order for the bonus to count. If you get all 5 letters out of order, that's worth 10,000 points. Sometimes because of the length of the laser, it can hit a bad guy twice depending on where you're standing. Like if you position yourself so that the hits happen in between the 2 laser frames, like that, that'll give you the double hit. Oh. Way to land in a bad situation. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Had to trip up sometime, I guess. That's a 6-pack. I don't want it. Oh. Swooping at me from above, huh? Slick move. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. Oh. Well, I'm debating this time. Nah, screw it. The guidance arrow is worth only 500. You may have noticed last level, the exit's worth 10. Oh. Watch your grab here. Also, Duke cannot shoot up if he is hanging. Where you at, bird? I know you're there. Gotcha. Yeah, best to let the crystals come down like that before you proceed down there. I find it interesting that the spiders are worth 101 points. Oh, damn it. And I managed to do it without breaking a crystal. If you do break one of those crystals, it's only worth 100 points. which is incredibly sorry compensation for going for a bonus that costs you way more than the bonus is worth. Health does reload at the end of a level as you go into the next one. I need to come back for that laser after I'm done here. If you want to see what death looks like in this game, look up Do or Die Episode 3. It happens pretty early in this game for me. Can I get up there? Probably not, right? Oh, I can. Cool. I still don't want that six-pack. Oh. That's easier. Alright. I love that little ladder jump trick. If you position yourself right above the ladder and hold the up arrow down and time the jump key right, you can do a ladder jump. I'm going to leave that intact, just so I can show what it looks like if you try to leave without getting rid of all of them. Oh, if you insist. Bear in mind, this whole time, guys, we're aboard a spaceship. On levels where there isn't anything relating to a bonus on the level, you're not going to get that bonus. Oop. A prime example of this being hold on, sorry guys, what did I say? Okay, so bonus 5, destroy all the spinning guns. Well, there were no spinning guns to destroy on that last level, so therefore you're not even going to get the bonus. I don't even know what a perfect score in this game would be. Alright, so you got a couple choices here. You can save your health, or you can get points. I prefer points. Stay as close to that powerful motherfucker as you possibly can, and then crouch so he can't hit you. I should have remembered that duck trick before. Would have saved me from some health, and I might have been able to get out alive. So check this out. Now you've only got one shot at this, so pay very close attention to your jumps. Look carefully at where your next platform is. Alright, that's your last platform. I don't remember if this is what I have to do for this or not, but... there's a ledge I need to get to, and the only way I'm going to be able to do it... Oh. I'll get to that in a minute. That snake can swallow you alive, and he'll drain your health fast if you let him. Hey, the rocket missiles are back. So the changes in difficulty levels really only affect the enemies. As the difficulty goes up from easy to hard, you'll have more of them, and they also take more hits. Easy, it's like in Hocus Pocus. On easy, they take some base number of hits. On normal or medium, they take one more hit than that. On hard, they take 2 more hits. So these skeleton guys, who do nothing but walk, will take 2, 3, or 4, depending on the difficulty. If I stay up top and move quickly enough, I might be able to get there. Yep. Because if you're not quick enough to get there, that brick will drop and you won't be able to make this. Take care of you in a minute. Oh my god. So many eye drones. Make sure they stop jumping so you can shoot them without having to run. Yep. So we need to find a key. I know exactly where it is, just I want to do this first. Very good. Yeah, watch your drop there. Sometimes those barrels will have slime. If they do, it'll hurt you if you step close to it while you shoot it. If they don't, it'll just be dust and it's perfectly harmless. But as far as I can tell, there is no way to differentiate between the two. No, that's too high. I'm not going to be able to hit him that way. Gonna have to go across and drop. That was bad. And I never grabbed that because I hurried over to the other side. So let's do that now. Alright. And behind the door is our checkpoint beacon. See if I can get rid of all the turrets with the rocket supply I've got. Let him stay up there a minute. Oh, damn it. There's another good thing, aside from your progress. Oh! Aside from your progress being saved is the fact that however much of a special weapon you have when you touch that beacon, you get it back if you die. Of course, your health winds up the same way. But you may notice that the enemies and boxes and whatnot that were destroyed stay destroyed. So as a result of that, I got a few boxes back, or a few rockets back. I think there's a bug in this, but if you touch the beacon with 0 health left, even if you pick up health bonuses, you remain at 0. I'll grab that and I'll just be mindful of it. Fortunately, falling rocks and the like can't hurt you. Whoops. Oh well, didn't cost me much. Another key. It's not uncommon in this game for there to be 2 doors in a level. If they fly away, you lose them. Oh well, shit happens, right? Oh, hold up. Yep. I need to find the E, wherever it was. It's costing me 1900 points every time, but oh well. Yeah, I don't need it. I'm too close to the end of the level for that. What I don't know is how I'm expected to get up there. Like, is there a... Oh, hey. Hey, hey, hey. There's one I never knew about. No, get away from there. If you're able to see the flames, it would have cascaded right up those crystals. Alright. Well, I won't have as many rockets as I thought, because I didn't even know how to get up there. I knew that was coming. Take out these last couple turrets and go. Well, so far so good. I still got some rockets. Of course, rockets are majorly overkill. For the cameras. But not for these guys. These guys take exactly 8 hits. Also, what I said before about the beacon, if you hit it with 0 health, keeping you at 0 even with health power-ups, that disappears in the next level. But that I'll demonstrate later. Whoops. Yeah, you gotta hit left and right repeatedly in order to get out of that predicament. Whoops. By the way, the cooked turkey is worth 2 health. Oh, shiny. Okay, you know what? Just to spare everybody the logistics of this, which key was it again? Oh, okay, good. So here's your 4 weapons. You've seen the normal. Yeah, there actually is a power-up token for that. You will see it in another level in another episode. You've seen the laser, can shoot through anything, does the hits of 2 normal shots. You've seen the rocket launcher, 32 shots on that as well, 8 damage. And the flamethrower, each shot also does 2 damage, but it's got a couple other special properties too, which I will demonstrate later. Oh, whoops. Now let's actually continue here. So yeah, crouching, you've seen all this stuff. Duke can tuck himself in with up on the bar. There's your list of health items. The atom power up we'll see more of later. The cloaking device we'll see in this episode. We'll see the fans and the super force field later. There's your merchandise. So the boxes with the napalm bombs in it, you will walk behind them as opposed to in front of them like everything else. You've seen the eyeball shrapnel. The 7 bonuses I explained earlier. Yeah, so the atom power-up is worth 500 points and a unit of health, but if you're at full health, it's worth 10,000 points. Just like in the old game, shoot a can of soda and it'll fly up. Grab it for 2,000 instead of 1,000 that way. And spider removal we've seen. So yeah, that's all that. The blue crystal. You can destroy it for 50,000 points. Oh, I'm sorry, no. You can destroy it for 10,000 points. Or grab it for the same 10,000 points and find its pedestal. Don't get grabbed by him, it'll take some health. There are no currents in this game, you won't be taken away by the water. Flame generally won't go through solid walls. That guy takes 21 shots. Yeah, notice where the shot ends. Sometimes the shot, or the frame of the shot, will take it through a platform. Take advantage of that wherever you can, it'll help you out immensely. Doesn't work there. They'll drop if you get right on them. I like having rockets to start levels off, so I will actually grab the flamethrower first. Now watch this. Fire down in midair, and you got yourself a jetpack. On top of it being as powerful as the laser weapon, and also containing the ability to go through solid objects. Well, I should say walls and platforms. They can't go through boxes. It also has built-in rapid fire, which lends itself very well to the jetpack feature. Oh, damn it. And the width of this thing can allow it, if you're standing in the right place, to hit 3 things at once. Oh, fucking careless, damn it. Oh well. Ordinarily, I would rather save that, but my own stupid, clumsy jump. I don't want it destroying whatever's in there. The turkey's worth 100 points whether you grab it live or cooked. You have absolutely nothing to lose by shooting it. What you gain is an extra unit of health. Just like in Duke 1. Shoot the turkey drumstick, and it becomes a full roast. Oh hey, salvation. Interestingly, ordinarily the laser, the flamethrower, and the rocket launcher can all destroy the turrets that the normal shot can't. But if you hit it with the last one, if you hit it with the last shot you have of that weapon, and the indicator down below reverts back to the normal shot, it just gets stunned as if you hit it with a normal shot. Really strange, but I guess that's how they did it. was they did it by the indicator as opposed to what was shot. Oh, fuck it. Anyway, those rockets I will pick up later. Once you're under it, it'll come up. Basically the prototype of the Protozoid Slimer. That right there is the blue crystal pedestal. Drop it here, 50,000 points, and read that hint up there. Most of the time it'll help you. In this case it told us where the access card and the exit are. Presumably we're going to want the access card before we get to the exit. Oh. Hey. Make sure you stay down until that final flurry of shrapnel disappears. Ow. Shots will still hit from a little beyond Duke's line of sight. Not by much, but enough. Ah, damn it. They're a lot stronger than the Protozoid Slimers from Duke 3D, too. Those guys can only take one hit of quite literally any weapon, including the pistol. Hot is healthy. Yeah, you're gonna want that before you take this guy. Also notable that whether they're stuck on in front of, on your front, on your back, or on your head, you can't shoot until you get rid of a spider that's attached to you. You use lunging too. Oy. Okay, actually, at that point I'm going to go back. I will go back and get those rockets. Oh. Take this bastard down first. Let's go back across the top of this half. Because now I know there's another rocket pod that I can pick up later. Careful not to shoot one of these at a blue crystal. It can only take 5 hits. The rocket will more than decimate that. Pretty quick little thing, huh? Alright, so I need to go up. I... Yep, that's a force field. Fortunately, that sound is not nearly as obnoxious as the reactor from Pt.1. I'm not going to try the platform trick with this weapon. Actually, you know what, screw it. Yeah, I will. Didn't work. It generally doesn't work that well with anything except for the normal shot. Come on. Don't be shy now. Aw, damn it. Did that cost me my rockets? Yes, it did. Fuck. Oh well. It was over here. At least I got most of my health back. Where was I? Over this way? Oh, god damn it. And I just now realized I grabbed the E before I grabbed the K. That is going to cost me 90,000 points. There's the access card, just like the hint said. There's a bird somewhere. Where the hell's the K? It's not down there, is it? Is that it? Right there? Or is that it? That's it. Yeah. I'm going to lose... Oh, you know what? I think it's worth the 10,000 plus the 100. So it's going to cost me 89,000 and change. 89.9. And it gives you a special message too. Yeah, it's true. That 100 would have been nice though. I wish I'd been paying more attention. I gotta go back down there anyhow. Alright. I was gonna say, there's no way that snowflake could have gone that far. I don't think anything else got away from me. Alright, so let's grab the rockets and go. Yeah, my usual fare is some combination of bonuses 1, 3, 5, and 6. I can't remember a time that I ever got bonus 4. Actually, no, you know what? I lied. There is one level I can remember having done that. 7 usually I'm able to do at the boss levels without even realizing it. So where are we? Some kind of processing plant? And those turrets are exactly why I like to have some kind of weapon to start a level. Also, it's worth noting that the atomic health shows up in exactly 1 level per episode. Same frequency as the radar dishes. You wondering about the floaty thing going on here? There's the Blowmaster with big fans, strong enough to propel a Duke into the sky. Alright, I need to find a fresh weapon. Maybe up there. And now Duke's wearing one of those pairs of shades in his current incarnation. Oop. Well, you'll need a key before you can get up there. If you take out that red crystal, the cloning production of those drones will cease. Those canisters are worth points too. You'll see what's inside there when we go. Oh boy, another one of those freaks. Fortunately, if you know how to beat him, he's pretty easy to take care of. Oh. That's right. Those little green clovers those guys spit out can go straight through floors. Alright, I'm going to need health. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to get through this otherwise. Watch its ocular indicator there. That'll tell you how close it is to coming your way. Oh! If you can shoot a napalm bomb away while it's airborne, the flames won't spread. I still need some rockets. Kinda hope I can find him in there. That green box underneath that stairway. Good. Let's get to work. There are a few up this way, I believe. Or did I get them with the other rockets? I think I did. Oh, fuck. Oh well. You can jump into the crushers if they're not moving, but if they are, that's gonna hurt. Has to do a low jump there. Oh. Those guys take at least 24 hits. Fortunately, I only just hit the beacon, and I got the rockets back that I used, taking out the big guy. Also, if you walk into this barrier, just like in Duke 1, it's instant death. So we've destroyed their little plant here, or at the very least put it way out of commission. Top left, okay. Fun with conveyor belts, that'll become prevalent in a later episode. Now, one might think from reading that hint that to get to the top left of the map, you want to take the upper channels right away, right? And by that I mean the turbo lift that you come across just before the crystal podium. Well, actually, that's not so. You actually want to get here. Oh, wait, what? Does that mean I'm not going to be able to get back there? Fuck. Oh well. Never mind the fact that I'm pretty sure there were rockets back there. They said top left, they weren't kidding. That's where we are. You can get down that way. There's no getting up there now. I don't even know what that screen says. I've never waited long enough to read it. I'm sure if I looked it up I could find out. Whoop. Interestingly enough, empty boxes are worth 100 points. Watch for cracks. They'll tell you if you can destroy something. I'm going to save that. Whoops. There's another cool visual effect this game has. Some walls, rather than explode, will flame up. So yeah, here's what I meant by going to the top levels immediately. No, neither of these turbo lifts will get you there that way. Yeah, the brakes at the end of some of these chains will go out. I'll take that gladly. Well, it'll cost me some of them. Time your jump, you can get yourself right in the middle without hitting the flame. By the way, if you did get killed earlier, now would be a really good time if you brought rockets to take out those turrets. Well, let's go back down here. Were there turrets this way? No, I think we're pretty much done here then. Well, of course I didn't find all... Well, I found them, technically. I know there was one behind that elevator. Look at that. Out of the frying pan and into the volcano. By the way, this music is phenomenal. Let's stay on the bottom first. Clear this in case we have any drop mishaps. Another one of them. That is the super force field. Run into that, same result as the regular. But watch, well, where is it? Up here? Watch this. If you're invisible, you'll overload it. You're not only invisible, you're also invincible. This one lasts for about a minute. Same as rapid fire. But as you can tell by the fact that the M's over here, this is pretty close to the end of the level. So if you're good enough with your jump, you can pretty much get away with that. There's a hidden flamethrower to be found here as well, if you really want to be cheap and get to the top that way. But if you want to do it through the normal channels, keep watching. That's totally and utterly worthless. Be careful not to grab that. Until you reach 32 shots with, well, 30 shots with this, really, the ammo indicator for the flamethrower will not go down. The reason there's so much extra ammo on it, I assume, is to promote the jetpack power. If you're willing to sacrifice the health to get here, look at that, 110,000 in crystals. Sorry, 130,000. Completely worth it. Keep your health up though, because you'll want to go down there again later to pick up that laser. If you crouch shoot, you'll end up flying. But if you notice, the flame weapon is wide enough that you don't have to concern yourself with crouching in order to hit a low target. I don't remember where the letters are off the top of my head. Well, I know where the K is now. I don't live and die by rapid fire, so I don't even care that I grabbed it. Alright, I'm pretty convinced by this point that I should have gone... Yeah, I should probably have gone to the upper left first. Whatever. What's done is done, yeah? I could get out of here now, but I don't really want to. I've still got work to do here. Work I shall do. First order of business, I would like more lasers. That's not the one I was going for, but okay, good enough. I wanted the ones that were concealed in the lava. Where's the end? Seriously, where? Oh, there it is. I did. I already grabbed it. Yep. Thanks for your help. Okay, pretty sure I've done everything, so I may as well just grab all the letters and go. The other laser pack is right underneath the door. And the K is somewhere in this network of pipes. Exactly where, I don't... Aha, there. Now to navigate my way to the far right. The E is somewhere down here. There. And the M was inside this tower. Let's do that, because it respawns. All I gotta do. Now let's see if I can get there. I don't think the cloak gives you points every single time you pick it up. I could be completely and utterly mistaken about that. It's worth 500 the first time. I don't know if it keeps adding. Come on, Duke. Go, go, go. Barely. Unfortunately, there's no bonus for that. That's just a pride point. That laser underneath the lava, even though I was almost full, is worth 100,000 points. And now my favorite track in the entire game. Don't let him open up. Those four contractions in the middle, those are turrets. That was inevitable. The fact that that guy is such a wide enemy makes it easy to double laser him. so you can watch what he does from a safer perspective. He'll stop right where he is, so once you see him open up, just get out of the way. They want us to bring back the brain. Yeah, right. There's another laser toward the top of the level. I don't really even care about this one. Yeah, he'll shoot like 30 times before he's satisfied and closes back off. Get underneath him if you can. He can't hit you that way. Ah. Yeah, that was going to be cool and blow them all out at once. That was cool. So now we can go back down. Won't be able to get up there until we have the key. I don't think. Or I could be completely and utterly mistaken. Oh, no, cool. Okay, now we need the key. And to get the key, we gotta get in here. I can think of better uses for the flamethrower than to use on that guy. Ladder jump is your friend there if you're going for speed. I could fly up there, but that would be a colossal waste of ammo. I guess if you're going for speed and don't care about that, it'll allow you to bypass having to wait for that fan. More or less a double jump if you do that once. Ah, damn it. The E is tricky, because you have to remember passing this platform. I don't really care. Now, if you still have some flames left, you can get yourself up here. Someplace you would not have been able to go otherwise. Actually, you know what I realized? I'm wondering... Actually, I might have the answer to that here. Okay. It specifically says merchandise here. I'm thinking about bonus number 4, which says get all the merchandise for 100,000 points. And there's a page in the help file that specifically says merchandise, so I was wondering if maybe blowing up the 6-packs like I was doing might have been costing me that bonus. But I don't believe so, after just reading that. Well, that up there looks like a party, doesn't it? Don't you worry, you'll be in attendance soon enough. And I think I was mistaken now that I really think about it. Atomics can happen in more than one level. There is one more laser power-up, I believe, on the top left of this level. Or am I thinking... Ah, fucking... You know what? I'm thinking of something else. I was thinking of the final boss. But, as it happens, I'm spared here too. I'm going to do everything in my power to keep this one preserved. Some rockets will tip over instead of fly upward. Worth it. Don't run into this thing, it'll kill you. And by the way, the flames it spouts out from either side will do damage to anything except you. It's basically the same as the reactor in Pt.1. Takes 10 hits and then blows up. Also, we have lasers to come at this boss with. Level 8's always the boss level. You may have noticed a little notch, a single solitary little notch right on Duke's gun. That represents the episode you're playing. Now, in this one, there aren't that many crystals. As far as I'm concerned, it's worth it to blow them all up. But save your weapon. Play cautiously from here on out, just because of the state of your health. If you can time yourself underneath that pillar well, you'll be okay. That's the head guy in charge. He'll come at you in 4 different ships before he's finished. You're saying this with what appears to be an extremely obvious opening in front of you? I mean, there's fucking lights shining from it, Duke. Come on. Cool. An elevator. Wow, I thought this was going up. Nope, going down. Well, hope the Vigilatants don't take off before I slaughter all the denizens of these dark, forbidden caves. God, I love my job. I will never be nearly as good as John St. John. Or LGR for that matter, but hey. And I still did not manage to get bonus number 7. Destroying all the crystals. Oh yeah, I believe 36404. That might have been my test drive score, I forget. But anyway. That was episode 1. Tune in next time for episode 2. Have an alpha night.